Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene set in Unmask Orlando, Vampire the Masquerade venue. Tonight, we set the scene at the Ricochet Club. A new establishment that's recently hit the scene of Orlando. Uh, Decked out warehouse covered in graffiti from top to bottom, with ravers both in and out of the club, to the point where they sort of are almost like an aura that surrounds the building spilling out onto the street. And at the center of this aura, at the center of this atmosphere, is Vance, who has invited a Serenity ward to have a chat. Serenity, as you approach this club, it is 1 second. I want to actually get you the proper location for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you haven't actually showed me what it is.
There we go.
Oh, never mind. You put it in the live comments, not the private chat.
The club itself sits close to sits at the junction between Broadway Avenue and E. Robinson Street. Funnily enough, quite close to the park of Lake Yola. It is very, very loud. You can tell as you approach. It's quite distinctive because you see a lot of people with a sort of stereotypical get-up for the culture that this place caters to. Are sort of walking in and out of the area off the road as you approach.
And as she approaches, she's going to slowly realize in her little white tea dress with black heels, she is probably sticking out like a sore thumb.
You do. Of course, it's still a road. There are still normal people in the street. People don't really pay too much mind. And as you approach, walk down this road, the place becomes visible pretty quickly. The building's not too. The building's large, but it's not tall. It's only about a couple of floors big. But it is distinctive. There's the place is completely caked in graffiti, and a few walls surrounding the other buildings are actually caked in graffiti. You can even see some stickers on bins and the traffic lights, the roadway crossings.
Yeah, she'll. I've read the description. She'll start. If there's a line, she'll wait in line until she gets to a bouncer. If there's not, she'll just go straight in.
There is a line. This place is quite popular with both both the local punk culture, but also the Yola Heights locals in general. There's more than a few. There's a few casually dressed people looking to get into the club. Although they've generally put on a mild effort, even if they're just wearing a black t-shirt.
Unfortunately, Serenity does not actually own pants, so it's white t-dress, red lipstick. She looks like she walked out of the 30s or 50s.
Yes, you look quite distinct here. You don't get many disdainful looks. You probably do get a few looks of amusement though. from some of the more regular patrons, um, wearing black jackets and tank tops covered in aggressive anarchic regalia
She,
and
she'll,
piercings.
yeah, she'll smile at them and she'll be like, "I like your body modifications," as she goes to the up in the line as it moves. I can feel Vance cringing.
Oh no, no, it's it is it is a great amusement that comes from the locals who seem to regard you as a sort of lost lamb. Oddly fitting, given that you are dressed in white.
Which is the typical color she wears.
Hmm. So it's a sort of patronizing way in which they treat you. It's very sarcastic. Um,
Yeah,
not enough to be bullish or cruel, but it is a bit dismissive. It's
she's the little baby pug compared to the adult. There
it's
you go.
like, ah, it's okay. We'll show you around the place with this sort of sinister smile, sort of thing.
Yeah, she'll show her ID when she gets up to the bouncer, and she'll comment that she's looking for a friend, Mr. Vance Weisling, that invited her.
Bouncer looks at you, checks your ID. Um, he reacts a little bit when he sees your name. All the bouncers here, quite large people. They're not necessarily well toned, not necessarily pretty looking people.
That's a
Um,
favor. She
they seem to be dressed for the club itself. Actually,
she'll still smile politely at them like she would do a pretty person or an ugly person. Everybody's treated as a Ventru in her book till they open their mouth.
yeah, Vance said he was waiting for somebody of your name. Yeah, I think he's got a booth decked out for you on a private floor. Just walk across the main foyer. There's a stairway to the left of the dance floor. Walk up just across the balcony. Third door on the left.
Well, thank you very much. You're doing a great job, she'll say with a smile, and she'll wave to her new patronizing friends in the line and go inside. Because right now she does not give a fuck what any of them think.
He's like the bouncer reacts kind of like that guy who always showed up at the post credits of Friends, where he's like, "Thanks, have a great time." Uh, I remember that guy. That guy was a meme. That guy was a meme before memes existed. I love that guy.
Yeah, she'll make her way. She'll go to where she was told to go, and she'll look around the area for Vance.
Um, yeah, you notice the balconies are about as occupied as the dance floor. The the interior is just a boisterous mess, and it doesn't look very how to put it. It doesn't look very. It looks very rustic. It looks very down to earth. Looks very rusty. Um, very urban, and almost ran down. And very metallic. But when you run across or when you walk across the balcony, which is built very much like a fire escape, it doesn't really have any real decor to it. Um, uh, you make your way over to the door. There's a couple people just hanging around outside. Appear to be smoking some illicit substance between each other. And there is something of a hulking brute of a man guarding the main door. Big balding fellow, late 30s, early 40s, cauliflower ears. His he is actually wearing a suit, and it's almost stretched apart at buttons.
Oh, thanks for the mental image. She'll smile up at the guy. Excuse me, I need to get in.
Can I have your name?
Serenity Ward.
Yeah, Derek at the front said you were coming in. He will open the door up for you.
She'll like pat his elbow, smile, thank him, and go in.
Yeah, he's much more civil than either the patrons or the people at the door. He kind of stands in a sort of stark contrast to them, almost like this sort of constant of civility and politeness.
I already have my comments for Vance prepared.
Yeah, in contrast to the general vulgarity and violence of this place kind of oozes a sort of defiance and aggression.
I can't say much because I literally built Serenity to be a bourgeois until I changed my mind and made her a Tremere. So.
Definitely, you saw when you were kind of walking across the balcony, you did see the mosh pit, and it was sort of, you're not sure how violent it was, but you're pretty sure it looked violent.
Yeah, she has no idea what a mosh pit is, so yeah.
And but yeah, you'll enter. This is a much calmer room. It's a largely windowless room, apart from sort of window doors, that sliding doors, just made entirely of glass panes that slide open, lead out to a small balcony. But this place is it's a lot quieter actually. You're actually quite surprised how much more silent it is in here. You can kind of only faintly hear the thrumming of the music through the walls. This place has probably been soundproofed. But this place looks almost like a gallery, in contrast to the place that kind of exemplifies the culture this place accommodates. This place is more like a museum to it. There's a lot of punk memorabilia and autographed instruments and portraits of famous contributors to the movement kind of all lined up on the wall in a very erratic fashion. You're pretty sure it's not chronological. Some of them are in a little sort of glass boxes attached to the wall.
She may not know all the names, but she knows what the instruments are, basically. So she's just admiring it as she looks around the room.
And there's a mini bar as well. The kind of the other side of the room, sitting opposite the punk memorabilia. It is currently unmanned, and this place is largely deserted apart from Vance, who sits on one of the stools in front of the minibar.
She's going to walk towards him slowly because it's a bourgeois, and she'll be like, so I have 4 comments. Which would you like first?
Oh, shit. Hit me, do it.
First, this room is soundproofed. Am I in danger?
That depends on my mood.
Okay. Secondly, you have some handsomely wonderful, industrial, sleek, urban art and decor here.
You can thank locals.
She'll
They
nod.
made it. I actually asked them, when asking around when I was setting this place up, if anybody wanted to contribute, would pay them for their work, but I wanted something authentic, so just asked the community.
Third, you are very well staffed.
Oh, yeah.
And
Me.
fourth, I feel like I've already made friends with some of your patrons. They were so nice to me in the line. She's a very sarcastic smile when she says that last one.
Aha. Yeah. You do kind of look like a lost sheep, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, this was my nicest dress.
Yeah. It may be your nicest dress for black tie events.
No, this is just a normal, like, house party dress.
You're not at a house party, though.
True, but I was informed that going to a club is similar to going to a house party.
But, oh,
That is the
oh,
last time I
honey.
take advice from a Ventrue, is all she says sitting down.
Yeah, they don't really get people in general.
No, I think the only thing they understand is shinies or someone wrapped around their cock.
Definitely the latter. But I am glad to see you got exactly what you deserved. Gives you a shit-eating grin.
Oh, exactly what I deserved. Hmm. Are you still mad that I hit you?
Oh, fuck no. I'm glad you actually put up something of a fight. I was kind of I was initially disappointed. I thought you were just gonna keel over and then, I'd just be looking at a kind of a ragdoll. I
You
mean, you were
tried.
a ragdoll, I guess, but you were a ragdoll that punched back, so you got that going for you at least.
She
You
kind
got
of
that
nudges
going.
him with her elbow, and she's like, "Hey, hey, I may not be much of a fighter, but you got to learn to throw a punch when your dad's from Ireland and a drunk."
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
So what's the occasion? Did you just miss me?
I mean, I missed punching you. That
Oh,
was fun. Was
I
that
knew.
fun?
Yes, it was. I knew we were friends.
We are best friends.
Yeah.
If I can beat I was gonna say beat the shit out of each other, but really, I just beat the shit out of you. So it's not really
I mean, it,
reciprocal.
it it
I
wouldn't be
guess.
a friendship for you if I just laid there and took it.
I mean, that's yeah, but I mean, it's not really reciprocal. I mean, I just kind of, I feel bad. I felt like I was punching down. Really, you stopped. You need to harden up.
You know what? I'm gonna just say it bluntly. Fuck you.
I mean, yes, thank you. I like being fucked.
Yeah, like her head's in her palm now, and she's just shaking her head no.
Anywho, would you like something to drink? I do have a couple of
By the goddess, yes, please. I had a very long night yesterday.
all right. Why? What was the occasion?
Well, the bad part of the night was I found out my sire is a lying piece of shit.
I mean, you're surprised?
It's a complicated situation when you're embraced and bloodbound to the man that took your virginity, okay?
Oh shit. Oh god, this is a story I feel like I should definitely hear.
And I'm only telling you this because I know 90% chance you're going to keep your trap shut unless we're in private, and then you're going to laugh your ass off.
I mean, you can tell the bartender anything, right? Right?
Yes, anything, sure, why not? What's the worst that I can lose?
I mean, your reputation, but
Do I look like I have much of a reputation around here?
I mean, I thought the overbearing civility and the cute dress, yeah, probably.
I hope an elephant, you know, charges right through you someday.
I mean, I can pick it up and throw it at you.
At least we'll die together.
I mean, no, just you. I can pick it up. I don't mind.
I
I
said I
guess you
wasn't
can.
going to stab you.
I mean, yeah, whatever. What are you gonna stab me with? Like your teeny, like your sharp nails? A fancy umbrella? Okay, Mary
She's
Poppins.
just
Okay,
smiling at
okay, I'm scared now.
it. That's right, you've not seen my spear.
What's? I mean, I don't really care about. I have a fucking shotgun. I have all the guns, and I have literally the strength of a dozen people.
Everyone has an Achilles heel.
Yeah, mine is not a spear. Mine is the sun.
Oh, so you're saying I just need
Like
to take...
most legs.
So, yeah,
But
no.
anyway,
Um, Sires are assholes. Their chantries are assholes. They can all go eat a massive bag of dicks.
I agree.
And I have no idea how to handle the somewhat decently good part of that night.
Well, this bartender is here to hear your woes. He pours you a glass of refrigerated blood.
She'll take the blood, she'll sip it, and she's like, I think I might be too friendly with some people.
Huh?
Yes, like I care about this person as a friend, but they thought there was something else going on between us.
Oh shit! It was that guy I just killed. Not killed, beat up, wasn't it?
It was Hunt, yeah.
Yeah, beat up man.
The gang girl I hang out with.
Oh yeah, yeah. The yeah, Oh no, I know. I remember him because he was the very soft, plushy gangrel. I should call him plushy from now on. That would be cool. I'm sure that will go down well.
Yeah, like I've literally known him 2 weeks, and he's given me like flowers, and think I let him
Aww.
softly. I mean, it was nice. I've never had a guy give me flowers before, but
Aww.
it was a very awkward situation. And she'll sip her blood as she talks. To the point I told him we'll see how it goes as the future comes closer. That for now I can only offer him friendship. And then I had to control myself from ripping the heart out of his friend. I
Oh
imagine
shit! What'd he do?
he called me evil.
Oh.
Don't be sarcastic. I work hard to be a decent person.
I mean, you are kind of starting at a disadvantage. Tremere are kind of premier assholes, but yeah, you know, at least you're working at it. You know, you're trying. That's more effort than most of you guys put in. So, who's this other guy? He did this in front of another guy? Holy shit, man. I have to admire the balls on that guy. He really must not give a fuck. Because, I mean...
He did it in front of Hunt and Alexi at White Wolf.
Alexi? Who's Alexi again?
Alexi is the guy one of the werewolf NPCs who doesn't care if they have high humanity if they come into his bar or not.
Okay, I don't know that person. Will never go to that guy's bar, so it's fine.
Okay. She's like, it was very awkward, and he kept pushing, and I don't think him and Hunt caught on to what I was doing or how restrained I was having to be. I kind of feel bad for the bartender's cups at that place, though.
Yeah, I have no idea who the fuck Alexi is.
Yeah.
But sounds like an awkward situation.
Yeah, this new guy is called Seven.
Haven't met him before.
Yeah. Maybe I'll bring him here and throw him in that big fight ring you have downstairs.
It's not a fight ring, it's a dance floor, it's a mosh pit. There's only about
She's
the
tilted her
fighting's
head
just kind of a side
looking,
effect.
yeah, tilted head looking very confused at him.
It's just sort of a natural consequence, as it were. It's like nature.
So it's like tribal combat dancing?
What? What the fuck? No.
She kind of shrugs. I've never heard of it, and it just looks like they're down there punching each other.
I mean, they're, head smashing to the beat.
I feel like you're
It's an
making up the
expression of
word.
one's freedom, you know?
Yeah, I think you're just fucking with me. You just made up the word mosh pit, didn't you?
No, that's literally what it is. But
By the way, he will notice she has like sipped some on the wine. Well, not the wine, the blood. But like she's being very careful about it for an awkward of like wiping at the lip of the cup and stuff.
is she being careful from a? Does she look a bit paranoid, or is it a case of like I'm just being polite sort of thing?
A little on the paranoid side.
Okay, one, if I was fucking about, you'd know about it. You figured out. You figured out when I've been fucking with you pretty much every time I have because I make it obvious. And two, if I wanted to bond you, I wouldn't do it by that. Not that I bond people anyway, because it's an incredibly shitty thing to do for
Oh,
shitty people.
no, no, no. Bonding, I wasn't. I mean, I'm already bonded to like 8 people, but no, I wasn't thinking that. I was more worried that if the blood was clean or not.
The
I
blood was what?
clean. She's like, I have tastes. I can't drink from people who have drank alcohol or anything like that, Vance.
Oh shit! You really don't want to feed here. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, you told me about this. Yeah, you don't really like drinking off people intoxicated for some reason.
I'm not a nice person when I'm drunk.
I mean, most of us aren't, but you know what? We still love to drink.
What
Takes
I
the
mean
edge
by
off
that is
sometimes.
the last time I drink, and then she just stops mid sentence and like her face scrunches up.
Ooh, that bad, huh? I can see why that would have a lasting impact.
No, something should be there. It shouldn't be blank.
What you mean?
I feel like something's missing.
Yeah, it was probably your clan that did that to you. That, or it's a repressed memory from the trauma of what you're about to discuss.
Maybe.
One of the two. And you can never really be sure with these things.
Yeah. I
You might
mean,
want to get yourself checked out, though.
I doubt the Tremere would do anything like that to me. They're basically my family. They're all right. She doesn't say good. She starts to and then just says all right.
If you could see my face twist into an unnaturally evil grin when I said that, when you said that,
Oh.
Vance's face looks much the same. It's just, it's 1 second.
I mean, yeah, enjoy your rolls. I
Yeah,
have your fun.
yeah.
I can already hear Shayna over in her area go, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
Yeah. This is my shit eating grin right now.
I can't see your rolls. I need to scroll down the dice roller.
I'm not rolling. I'm just giving a shit eating grin.
Oh, I heard you clicking, so I thought you were rolling something.
Nah, I'm not rolling anything. He's just like,
I mean,
oh, honey.
I mean, they try. They're not perfect. We're supposed to be like the government and do good for our people and be bringers of justice.
Jesus fucking Christ. So
What?
how much blood have they got you hooked on?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just part of the lessons to make us stronger.
Or to, discipline you and indoctrinate you with a bunch of false rhetoric? Hey, how does convincing you of the inherent moral superiority of the Tremere and the Camarilla strengthen you? It's
Oh, no, I meant more for my time as a neonate when they gave me the blood.
oh,
I mean, do you realize how many neonates don't survive that shit?
I mean, probably because they, actually have valued their freedom of will. Oh, wait, are you telling me that the Tremere's regime gets a lot of neonates killed, yet I am to believe they are ethical and ethical, morally superior, and right-thinking group of kindred?
I wouldn't say they're morally superior, but I mean, all the ones I've met try their best, except for certain motherfuckers. She kind of like glares towards the locket she wears when she says that.
Oh, which one would that be?
The look she gives Vance, she goes, "You're Snoopy. You like to gossip, don't you?"
No, no, I just like understanding people. It's important to understand a person.
Except for my sire. Apparently he lies, and now I'm questioning if everyone in California lied.
So you're saying the one guy you know of who you don't think actually deserved to be in the position they're in got to that position, and the neonates you said tried their best are probably dead.
She has begun to chug the blood he gave her.
No, no, sounds like a ringing endorsement to me. I should really get on that pyramid scheme before it's too late, The
It's
bottom sounds
not a
real
scheme.
profitable.
It's not
It
a
is.
scheme.
You guys literally call it a fucking pyramid.
That doesn't mean it's a scheme.
It is literally a pyramid scheme. There's a whole ton of people at the bottom, and the chain of command gets exponentially smaller as you head up to the top. And the
It's just
status
like
quo is
any
largely
school.
stagnant, with people on the top benefiting from the labors of those at the bottom, largely at the expense of those at the bottom, because that's how a pyramid scheme works.
Oh, I need to check something, by the way. Give me one moment. Damn it. That's all I'm saying to you is damn you.
I mean, I'm no intellectual, but I know what a pyramid scheme is. And if a group of kindreds start calling themselves a pyramid, I'm gonna call it a pyramid scheme because that's what it is. It's not even subtle. Okay, can we just call it a pyramid scheme? Because it isn't subtle. Like there is no attempt to hide it. There's an attempt to hide what happens inside it. I don't know shit about what happens inside your clan. You guys keep that under wraps.
Okay. No, I was doing a willpower check for something on her sheet. She's placed her forehead against the bar at this point. She goes, "Oh God, it might be a little bit of a scheme. It might need fixing."
I mean, no, you don't. You don't fix pyramid schemes. What you do is you have what they not. Well, in human society, they get investigated by the police and shut down, unless you're Scientology, in which case you're endorsed by the government and are you don't pay taxes. So I get. Holy shit! I guess you're our local Scientology group. How's that feel? Do you do the whole thing with like the whole radio waves? That I know they have that machine. Do you have one of those? Is that how you do your magic? Should I buy one of those? Like, oh my god, did you guys invent Scientology?
No, we didn't.
Oh my god, what have you done? You infiltrated the government so you wouldn't have to pay taxes anymore. How dare you? I can't believe I'm siding with the government on this one. Holy fuck! What have you done? You're just that bad. Oh my god.
Oh, with her humanity's sake, you're hurting her heart.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, now I need a fucking drink. And he takes a bottle of blood that has been laced with alcohol and chugs it. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's
Oh. Okay. Washing away that line of logic.
she
Fuck.
is set up. Her face is like from her forehead to her neck red because she can blush still. She goes, "Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about. We didn't do that."
No, but you still ain't paying taxes.
I'm not alive.
I mean, neither am I, but you know what? If I have to fucking pay taxes on this fucking club, so should you.
If it helps, I give my money to my goal to pay her taxes.
Uh, yeah, you're paying her to not. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Ah, Vance, if
What
you
I'm.
weren't so adorable, I'd be trying to punch you again.
Well, why do people keep thinking I'm adorable?
You're adorable, like a little rebellious teen.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no, honey, don't. You actually don't want to go there. That implies that I am not willing to do shit on behalf of what I believe in.
I mean, there have been plenty of teenagers who have done that.
No.
Anyway,
No. Let me just say this. I'm not gonna say if I had to die for what I believed in, I'd do it in a heartbeat, because frankly, that is very easy to say and frankly trivial. So I will say if I have to kill for what I believe in, yes. I am not a rebellious teenager. I do not say a bunch of empty words, then don't follow through. I am not mild, I am not innocent. So
anyway.
Miss Anyway, you had other shit to talk about. This ain't about me. My apologies. You look like you need another drink.
She's going to reach over and take his with alcohol in it. And she's going to drink from it where he did because she does not care at this point.
Might feel a little bit tipsy.
Yeah. Because if she can't remember, it shouldn't have been that bad then. She goes, maybe I should just not go around that Evie girl again. That's when I started having that blank spot when I try to tell that story.
Hmm.
And maybe you're right. Maybe there is some fucked up shit that should be torn down instead of tried to be repaired. No system's perfect.
I mean, no system's perfect, right? I ain't gonna say the bourgeois are all sunshine and rainbows, because we ain't. We really aren't. But the thing about the Tremere, and this is why a lot of clients are kind of, give you the weird looks, is because, you. I mean, as you just said, you swear by this fucking system, and everybody knows what this system is and what it represents. It ain't good. Like, a pyramid scheme is never good. It's not a system that works. It's a system deliberately designed to exploit people. That is its purpose.
It was never really seen as a pyramid scheme by us. It was more like a school, and you went through your years, and as you got closer to the top, that was your graduation period when you could be your own and go out on your own and all that.
How many people actually graduated?
Well, life is dangerous. The tests get more dangerous with each passing grade.
Yeah,
I haven't tried to move up.
yeah. And that's kind of the point. They thin you guys out. I mean, one, of course they wouldn't want you to consider a pyramid scheme because that would imply it's corrupt and broken. If you would want to willingly join a pyramid scheme, but a school? Sure, education, power, information, knowledge, all things people want. People want to be informed, they want to know things, generally speaking. But a
So you're
pyramid
telling
scheme?
me,
No, they want to take, they want to exploit me, they want to indoctrinate me, they want to manipulate me, they want to rob me, and maybe even kill me once I'm no longer useful.
yeah, Serenity's grown more serious looking, and she's like, so you're telling me I've just gone from one set of chains to a shinier set.
You're literally bloodbound. You said it yourself. What do you think those are? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. We all bond, like, we all have ghouls and stuff. But, like, I mean, even with mine, I just try to leave them alone, right? But you treat me around like that, you know, you enforce the bond. That's literally, it's a literal chain of command via the blood. That's what the blood bond
Serenity's
is.
poor little world. She thought she found people who cared about her.
Like, what the blood, you know what the blood bond does, right? It makes you care about people, but they don't necessarily have to care about you in return. It's not reciprocal, it's one way.
All right, yep, Bishop, you've done it. She set the empty cup down. Hit me.
Oh, with like, and he like lifts up a like another bottle of blood with like this, or like, and then he like, and then with his other hand he has like a clenched fist. Or
I'm
we're in a
sorry.
bar.
She kind of looks at Vance.
I could smash this over your head. I guess that's both.
You said she's feeling a little tipsy right now, right?
Probably a little bit. Probably not enough to give you the alcoholic condition. But you just did chug an entire bottle of blood laced with alcohol. Which, like,
Let
imagine drinking an entire bottle of like
I'll try.
moderately alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, she'll point at the bottle of alcohol blood. That for now. I don't know you well enough to let you punch me like that.
I mean, I already have, but sure thing. Here you
We're
go.
not in that kind of relationship.
Oh wow, fuck. Okay, hit me.
She'll like playfully tap his shoulder with her fist, not actually trying to hit him.
Oh, you've been in shit, huh?
I did not make that out. What did he say?
He said, "You've been in the shit, huh?"
Nah. No, I just have this bruise on my ear, making my whole little world break apart.
That's kind of our job description.
Yeah. I
We
could
are the
you guys have been.
predators. Hmm?
You know, sometimes I wonder if, I didn't just wake up this way, if I would have gone on and still been able to do magic as a human. Instead of just reading about it all the time.
Yeah, can do magic as a human now. What? I mean, I know you're drunk, but what?
One of the reasons my sire embraced me, he said he liked my moxie, and he liked the fact I studied things that weren't considered real at the time.
Ah, you're an occultist. I mean, kind of Tremera's sort of stereotype, but yeah. So,
I was saying, I kind of wonder what would have happened to me if he hadn't embraced me.
well, most. I mean, I'm no occult expert. In fact, I know virtually fucking nothing about the whole issue. But the way I understand it is that you would have probably known a whole bunch of stuff you couldn't use, because that's generally what the occult is. Or you would have been one of the, I don't know, few dozen that can actually work it into something real. I don't know. I don't really, it's not really something I trade in. Maybe You were chosen to be one of us because you were one of those few dozen, and they just wanted to take you. They just wanted to pick you up before you found a new career path.
Yeah. But the weirdest part is,
What?
I met my sire at an after party to a boxing tournament. You'd think most Tremere wouldn't be hanging out there.
Well, he probably wouldn't normally be there. He was probably waiting for you.
Just gotta take the alcohol blood and just start drinking it.
You know, in the mortal world, they say not to read too much into things. To say that, conspiracies, that's just what they are, conspiracies. There's not really much more to discover. Occam's razor and all that. For us, it's like the opposite. For us, there's a conspiracy around every other corner. The Camarilla is in and of itself a conspiracy, after all, and the Tremere, most of the clans even, are conspiracies within the Camarilla. Conspiracies within conspiracies. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's she drank that blood down like it was a shot of whiskey.
It's like, and then you got our personal conspiracies, like you and your sire.
Fuck that guy.
And, yeah. I was kind of lucky. Never got fucked over by my sire. None of that blood bond shit. Taught me the ropes and let me go, let me off the leash, as it were, once I'd known everything I needed to know. And I've been doing what I wanted to do ever since.
I
Feels
mean,
good.
at least the fun part is, it's been about a year since I've had any of that asshole inside of me. And she'll raise the now empty cup to him.
Oh, he'll pour you another. But he only has a limited amount because he doesn't have like a ton of blood. He only has like herd free.
So the fun part is, maybe any day now that blood bond will wear the fuck off.
Maybe. Maybe not.
As long as the chantry here doesn't realize how long it's been since I've been bound to the chantry, huh?
Ooh, I wouldn't leave it up to chance.
I don't think Conrad would do that. He's pretty nice. A little serious, though.
Pretty nice, but they also want people to remain loyal. They don't have time for traitors, or rogues, or free thinkers.
She's like, put a finger towards like the tip of his nose. I have proven my loyalty time and time again. I don't want any other kindred blood in me.
Tremaine might not see it that way, friend. And besides,
I can feel the enjoyment off the other player.
And he'll like put his finger on Serenity's nose.
I'm gonna kiss the sun, aren't I, by the end of this year?
End of this year, end of this decade, end of this month, end of this week. Eventually, your usefulness will have ran out to somebody somewhere, and they'll want to make a move. Because that is how the Camarilla works. And there can only be so many kindred, after all.
Yeah, but it's not like there's anything else. It's the Sabbat or the Camarilla, and I don't really want to go to the Sabbat. They're probably just as bad. Oh, see, no one's ever really told her about the Anarchs.
Lol. Well, I mean, the Sabbat are assholes, and nobody really likes them. There's always the Anarchs, though. Generally,
isn't that just you, bourgeois? That's what my
What?
sire said.
The movement? Nah. The movement's made up of tons of kindred.
She
Ain't
kind
too
of
many.
perks
We even got quite a lot of kindred actually. Everything from Bruja to Toreador to Nozzies to Ventru to Caitiff. Even got a few of you guys in there. But not many of you. You guys are tight knit. Kinda like the Ventru. Not many of you guys are the Ventru in there from what I hear. Got a few Caitiff as well. Because, the Anarchs actually care about treating people as equals and not like shit. Really wish the Camarilla would do the same. Feel like they could get a lot more done if they just treated the Caitiff like people.
Yeah, I mean they're just a little different than us. They deserve a place.
Yeah, but you have to understand they're thin blood. That makes them dirty and icky. Right? That's how that works, right?
I mean, maybe to the Ventru.
I mean, to the Venture kind of run the Camarilla. And it's not like they have. It's not like when I go to a city, I'm expecting a Venture prince or anything. Rolls eyes.
Well, I mean, the Ventru do pretty much have their dick in every city far too much.
Yep,
You know what?
and probably at one point in you as well.
You know what we should do, Vance?
What?
We should make a really cool sign or flag just to put the Ventru in their place. Something we could write. They wouldn't know it was from us, though. We'd have our ghouls or something go during the day to hang it. And we should hang it up near a place we know is just theirs and laugh our asses off.
Are you suggesting we Malkavian prank the Ventru? That doesn't sound like you, Serenity. That sounds very, very untrue. It sounds very disloyal. Oh no, I'd have to wag my finger at that one.
It's a joke. They need to lighten up. They're so stiff.
Oh yes, I agree. So what do you think we should write, huh? He kind of just leans on the table, has both his elbows on the table, and just rests his head on his hands like a cute little flower.
Well, it should definitely be something that humans wouldn't catch on to. We don't want to scare the masses or break the masquerade. But it should be something that's offensive enough the Ventru would know it's offensive. That was just perfect timing for the typing on your.
Hmm.
She's like, well, I mean, if we hung up a sign that said, like, the blue bloods are really mixed blood, that's too obvious. We need something classy. Something that will make them scream in rage while most other people just think it's silly. And it won't lead back to us, because, no offense, you're probably the nicest person I've met besides the gangrel, and I don't want to see you get lashed.
I mean, kind of proves our point, though.
True. Maybe just something the kindred would know is offensive then. And humans would think it's just something stupid. I mean, it's not like we have a way to get inside wherever they are. It'd have to be outside. Unless they hold us in the gala, then we just sneak hang it up during the gala.
Yeah, I could.
She goes, oh no, wait. You couldn't get inside. I could, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy for me to step through shadows.
What?
She kind of like pats his hand. Shh, don't worry about it. So, whatever it is, I could get it there and then get back. I just need help with the creative part. And she like looks towards Vance.
Well, what do you look in the right or draw? I mean, I was just gonna have, fucking the Ventry, the little scepter logo. I was just gonna have it up an ass. Because, Ventry always have it stuck up their
She
ass.
burst out laughing.
I'm a
I mean,
simple man with simple desires and simple
I
needs.
I mean, I am not so tasteless for vulgarities normally, but why the fuck not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than drawing, the Venture Primogen choking down a chode, but it works out.
I was gonna say, need to loosen up. Not get any more of a hard on.
What?
I was making a sex joke about the Ventry because the way stiff. Get it?
Oh, yeah, kind of. From a
Hmm.
biological stance, I get it. Hmm. But they might take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
They seem to like to think they have the biggest in the city. Pretty sure the Bruja, though, do.
Yeah, we kind of do. Not gonna lie.
Pretty sure the Torador have the smallest.
Yeah, they like to think they're hot shit, but they're not really that important. I mean, eventually, the smallest, then I think that Primogen fucking dead.
One
Didn't
of
they
them
just?
is. I'm
I was
pretty
gonna
sure there's a
say,
new one.
oh, it's a new one. He's probably as dumb as the last one, but I mean, hmm,
I mean,
hmm.
we could draw the logo of their clan symbol and then just draw it in a corner with a beggar's cup and sign.
Ah, will work for boons.
I mean, yeah. Either one works. If you want to go vulgar, yours is perfect. If you want to go childish, I guess mine's great.
No, I like that one. I like that one. Console him. But I mean, the Venture aren't like the Camarilla in this city, really. It's actually unusually the Tremere. They're the prince. Well, their Primogen is the prince because your prince isn't the actual prince.
Yeah, and I mean, come on. No offense, but we all know someone. Our prince is totally being. I believe the term is pussy led.
Yeah, you are kind of being led by a proxy.
And I mean, I wouldn't even need to put my mask on to get in there if you wanted something silly hung up for the Tremere. But it's more likely I'll be caught there.
Yeah, you could always hang it up in front of Elysium.
Oh, yeah, I mean, and my mask should work there too.
Yeah, sounds good.
I feel like though, if we're gonna hang something up to cover our tracks, it should probably incorporate every clan. I mean, I know we both would probably hate insulting our own clans, but if the Tremere and the Bourgeois are both left off, they're gonna probably guess it's either a Malkavian or someone from our clan.
Yeah. I mean, you could make fun of the Tremere. You could have it be like a little group thing where all the clans are kind of like, oh yeah, have all the clans like they're in a fucking sandpit because they're all fucking kids.
And then have the Tremere like up above them, like the teacher.
Um, nah, they'd probably be on top of
Monkey bars.
no. They would have made a sandcastle, but it's a pyramid, and they're sitting on it. And the little Tremere's got a crown, but the pyramid's falling over because he just sat on it.
Yeah, that could work. I mean, that would get our feelings across.
Yeah, and like you could have like a mini catcher, and she's like and she's literally pulling little mini Prince Tremere off a tumbling sand pyramid, and she's sitting where he is.
Oh, okay. I do have an important question about this. Do you know how to
Uh,
draw?
oh fuck no, you're gonna have to hire someone.
We need a Torador.
No. We just need to hire someone. Like, you don't want to involve a Toro because he might be a fucking snitch, you know? Like, you don't want to, he might ruin it. You
True.
need to be careful because if you just go around trusting her, it's like some asshole's going to be like, oh, I can suck the prince's dick if I tell on these neonates and then do that. Like, fucking random out of recess. He's an asshole.
Okay, Toradors are assholes. Got
I
it.
mean, no, not Toreador, just some of them. Kind of like only some Trimmer are assholes, because well, you're an asshole, but you're a nice asshole.
Oh, you're a nice asshole too.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, the Venture are the ones like pretending they're hot shit, so they have like a tiny sandcastle, and they're like angry over the fact that the Tremere have a bigger sandcastle. Um,
And the Malkavians just have like a tunnel with that them and the Nosferatus have that goes underneath the other sandcastles.
yeah, the Nosferatu are beneath the other sandcastles, and how should we make fun of Nosferatu? You don't want it to be cheap. You don't want to make fun of her appearance because they'll just shrug that off, and that doesn't really fucking matter anyway. So probably,
I mean, they're tough shits. It's kind of hard to make fun of them.
yeah. Oh, you could have the Nosferatu peeking out of his tunnel, and he's eyeing up the Toreador sandcastle.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go, because that's some petty shit. In fact, no. No. I have a better idea. I have a better, because you know what the Nosferatu Primogen loves to do? Because this is what I heard, this is what I've heard around town, right? He likes to take over people's bodies and like walk around as them during the day and shit.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's like dark fucked up. What the hell?
yeah, and I think that Nosferatu is like really angry that Toreador has a nice, pretty looking sandcastle. And he's like yelling at another Nosferatu in like the little sand tunnel beneath the sand pit to make him a sandcastle just like that. Because the whole point is that he does it out of fucking jealousy. That he's like, he's not alive. He can't be like this Toreador and go out and be pretty like them. Like, he has to take over people's bodies and shit. Or maybe he's trying to infiltrate the sandcastle.
Yeah, that could work.
He's like trying to dig underneath the sandcastle.
And I
And like
mean,
his little speech bubbles saying, "I should be this sandcastle." Uh,
now the question is, what do we do about the sweet bourgeois?
hmm. You know, you know what our fucking problem is.
Hmm.
Our problem in this city is that we don't pick a fucking side. Like what? Like the oldest bourgeois here refuses to get involved in politics and make anything better because he's like, well, the Toreador made me sad once, so
So they wouldn't even be in the sandbox. They'd be standing off to the side just watching.
they would literally be outside of a sandbox and they would be
Talking, acting like nothing's going on when it is.
yeah, they would pretend they would still be a kid, like they would still look like a baby, but they would be all mature and be like, I'm the adult, even though they're not the adults.
Yeah. And then the gangrels would be on short leashes attached to the Ventru and the Tremere. No offense
Yeah.
to the ones I know, but a lot of them act like that.
Oh yeah, that'll get under their skin.
To be on a leash attached to the pyramid.
Yeah, little doggos, little pets, beasts they let run around when they need things chased out of the yard, out of the sandpit.
Oh, we're going to have so many people pissed off.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking good.
I feel we need to make some kind of blood bond to never sell each other out on this, you
I don't.
motherfucker.
I'm not gonna bond anyone. That's fucked up, yo. I'm only like I have ghouls, but like even then, I'm not like addicted to them. I don't enforce that
Oh,
shit.
oh, I'm not saying bond as in a blood bond.
Oh
You've never like spat in your hand and shaken on it?
yeah, but you guys can do weird shit with blood, and that makes me like all weird and icky on the inside.
Do I look like I know how to do a lot of the bad shit?
I don't know. You could.
Maybe someday I'll show you all my rituals. Someday.
Yay! And then I'll bastardize it, and then this entire place will become a castle of blood sorcery.
I'm gonna skewer you with my spear right through the ass and out your mouth someday.
No, because unlike the Ventru, I don't need one of those. I'm a cool kid.
Sure you are.
Yep. But yeah.
We've got them done, and I feel like we're forgetting someone.
Yes, you got Gangrel, Marcavians. What are Marcavians doing? And
Think
Marcavians,
about Cavians would just be coloring in their coloring books and making comments of how dumb everyone is. Because they're insane, but they're smarter than a lot of our leaders.
yeah. But you want to satirize them, right? Like, you don't just want to, like. How do you, like, satirize the Marcavians, right? I guess.
Maybe the picture they're drawing will be faced towards the viewer, and it'll be a depiction of like everything shattered, like all the images and the other baby leaders are like buried in the sandbox instead of built images.
Or maybe he's just. Maybe the little Marcavian, they've just drawn a miniaturized version of the picture they're in.
Yeah.
and just calling like everybody stupid, and they're like, but it's exactly the same picture that they're in. They've just kind of scrubbed themselves out.
Yep, that could work great.
So let's see. We got Venture. Fuck me.
And the Torador being the Torador.
The Toreador have a cute, shiny sandcastle and have absolutely no fucking idea what's actually going on because they're so obsessed with their own fucking sandcastle.
Maybe the little Torador inside her little sandcastle could be sitting with her back against it and like staring into a mirror, like a little hand mirror, pocket mirror.
Oh no, she's obsessed with her own sandcastle.
Mm.
I mean that would work a bit better.
Yeah.
And because obviously she's so obsessed with her own sandcastle, she's unaware that Nosferatu is trying to fucking get into it and say, "This is mine. This is my sandcastle. I shall possess this sandcastle."
I still feel like we're forgetting someone though.
Let's see. You gotta fucking Bruja done, Gangrel done, because they're on the leash. The Marcavians, we just did those. Nosferatu, we did those. So wait. Bruja, Gangrel, Marcavians, Nosferatu, Toreador, Tremere, Venture. That's all the 7 clans.
Yeah.
We done all the 7 clans, I think, unless you want to like hit out it like the other clans, I guess. But I don't really know anything about them. I mean, the Giovanni. I guess you could shit on the Giovanni.
I don't think it would be appropriate to draw Giovanni French kissing a skull.
Yeah, we can. No, you know what we should do is we should do a separate one for the Giovanni because they are independent, so they have to have their own picture.
Yeah, and I think the Robinos are independent also, aren't they?
Oh yeah, you have what's his face, the hero of Orlando, because he
She's like rolling her eyes right now.
killed the Red Lister, and I'm like, wait, Clear's wasn't much of a fucking threat if he didn't require the Alistors, and he just died to like this one fucking this no name. Like, sorry, but he's not that fucking important then, was he? If he just fucking died before anyone relevant showed up. Like he made his fucking play and died in a month. Like that was some fucking amateur. I don't know how that guy survived for like 5 centuries.
So here's what we will do on the independents. The Giovanni will be skull fuckers because we all know they're doing it.
Yeah, they're also dead.
They're also probably fucking their own family, but that's another story.
1 second.
All right. One moment, any viewers we have. Do 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 do.
Sorry about that.
And she goes in the Robinos.
I mean,
You would have to.
There's no Ravdos in the city though, like apart from the one guy.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to make a gesture towards them, you could call them cheats, like have them holding like dice that say loaded across them.
Nah, because I think he actually did it. I feel like I would just have I think him having standing over like a sort of chibi version of this dead Red Lister, standing triumphant, and a Tremere going, "This was very important," because actually no one outside Tremere cared.
Yeah, that would probably work best if we want to pertain to exactly what goes on in Orlando.
Literally have him tagged as a random ancilla and said, "This guy was very dangerous."
So Just kind of like looks at her watch. Oh shit, it's late.
Yeah, you having fun? You want to dance on the dance floor?
I don't think I would survive your dance floor or your style of dancing.
Motherfucker, you're gonna dance and you're gonna like it.
Do you know how to salsa?
Do you know how to smash?
No.
Well, you're gonna fucking learn how to smash.
Well, okay then. And I guess we can end with him teaching her how to dance his dance.
And by the end of it, she's gained piercings and a random tattoo.
Oh, no, no, no. Not a random tattoo, because I've had a tattoo planned for her. She'll go with Vance to get it. She wants a pair of wings that are breaking chains that are wrapped around them. Because symbolism.
Yep. And and she probably ends up feeding off of some guy on crack because, of course.
No, not that far. Not yet, anyway.
Yes. The dark side of the force.
And I was saying that could be the end because we've been over an hour now, man.
Yep. Thank
These
you.
two have way too much fun.
Thank you, watchers, watching. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye.